Saturday is our wedding and special events show at WaterGrove, our very first one. We're very excited about it. It kicks off at 9 o'clock Saturday morning.
Who's invited to this?
Anybody is invited. So it's weddings, it's quinceañeras, it's bridal showers, baby showers, birthday parties, Sweet 16. We've got all kinds of vendors and people that can help you out with any kind of event that you got coming up.
If somebody has never been to WaterGrove or heard of it before, where is it located?
It's located in Dickinson. So you're coming down 517 and you take a left there right by the Wendy's. And we are just right down the road from it. It's beautiful. It's tucked away right on the bayou. Feels like you're in your own little spot, but you're actually right next to anything that you would need. And it's a perfect, beautiful little location back there.
So when it comes to the inside, it is very beautiful. Y'all can like transform it and make it look different ways with all kinds of decor, right?
We can, and we're going to have all of that set up this weekend. So we've got like balloon artists, we have florists, not like, balloon twister things.
That would be cool, though.
That would be cool.
That would be nice.
No, these gorgeous demi arches that they can do and add florals into it. And we have cakes that are going to be there and caterers, makeup artists, tuxedos, dresses, all kinds of things.
So everything that you would need to make it happen.
Everything, and all-inclusive packages.
And then also, like, all-inclusive, forgive me, but does that mean, like, everything's taken care of?
Yeah, so the only thing the bride would need to get is her dress. So photo booth, bar services, catering, anything like that would be included in there that you would need at the venue. We're putting those packages together, and we're going to be premiering them this Saturday.
Okay, awesome. So if you want to find out more information, you can go to thewatergrove.com.
Yep.
I believe that's the website.
That's it.
And later I'm going to go back into this video on social media and make sure that I tag WaterGrove Event Venue so that way it'll pop up. You can go see the flyer, check in. I think you can even register at the website.
Yeah, you can register right there. You can get tickets at the door, too. It's only $10.
$10 to get in.
Yeah.
Awesome. So we got your plans for Saturday starting at 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. You're invited. I'm going to kick this on the FM. We're going to keep it going. Here we go. Good morning. This is KGA Radio 99.5 FM. This is Kickstart. My name is Gardy. I have a guest in studio. I'm going to let her introduce herself and then share what she is here representing today.
Hey guys, this is Catherine Rudolph, and I'm one of the owners of WaterGrove Event Venue in Dickinson, Texas. And we've got a wedding and special event show that's happening this Saturday. Only $10 to get in, kicks off at 9 o'clock. It's come and go all day for you, your friends, your fiance. And you can come see table designs, balloon designs, floral displays, meet all kinds of vendors so that you can plan your perfect event.
Okay. When it comes to the perfect event, what do you think makes that happen? What entails a perfect event, I guess, in your eyes, and is it different for everybody?
The perfect event is the stress-free event. So when you can go in and say, I want this, I want that, I like this, I don't like that, I can build my package, and I can walk in that day, no matter what your party or your wedding is, and just take a deep breath and enjoy the day. And so that's our goal at this, is to let you meet those vendors, meet the owners of the venue, and plan your perfect party.
Awesome. So you'll have all-inclusive packages?
Yep.
And then you'll have some that are not all-inclusive, or you can select different ones?
Right, a la carte. So if you wanted just the facility, you fall in love with it, but you've already got, your caterer and all of your other plans that are made, then that's fine. We can kind of help you build a custom package, and then we have those that have everything included in it.
Okay. When it comes to planning events, what's your background?
My background?
Have you ever planned an event before?
Oh my gosh, I've planned so many events. I started off at the University of Houston Hilton Hotel Restaurant Management School, and then I've planned events for churches. I've done weddings. I've done all kinds of things, large scale with hundreds of people down to just small business meetings and corporate structure.
Okay, so WaterGrove, I would say it is maybe the newest event venue brand re-switch in the area that we've seen, right?
Yeah, it's less than a year old. Beautiful. The facility is only 5 years old that we're in. And it's pretty new and pretty fresh around here. This is our first big event like this.
It's the first big event.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. So it's interesting whenever you're an event planner, event venue, and you're planning, this is our first big event. Has it been smooth for the most part, trying to figure out how to plan one of these bridal events?
For the most part, I've got some good people that are working with me, and then the community partners that we've been connecting with, these small businesses around, everybody's just jumping in and wants to be a part and help these brides and these families have really successful events. So thankfully, because of the connections I've made, it has been pretty smooth.
Yeah, and it's been interesting for event venues and weddings in general. Some people have been pushing them off and said, hey, we can't push this off forever.
Yeah.
Let's either have a smaller event. When it comes to WaterGrove, is there different parts of the building or even outside that they can use to get married?
Yes, you can do outdoor ceremonies. You can take pictures. We've got some lovely places that are set up for photos. And then we're also offering micro wedding packages and mini wedding packages, which were kind of a new COVID thing, right? Because people wanted to get married. Less people in an area at a time. So we've got some of those available too.
Is the micro smaller than the mini, or is the mini smaller than the micro?
The micro is the smallest. The mini's the step up. And then it goes to a full wedding package from there.
Okay. How else are you trying to plan a wedding during a not normal time? Have they been... Do they seem stressed out, or are they like
very
relaxed?
Stressed.
Yeah.
Yeah, they want to be so excited about their big day, but they have this, COVID thing hanging over their head and what the guidelines are. Can I have my wedding? Can't I? So you can at WaterGrove. We are open for business, and we can help to facilitate anything you need, from that micro wedding that's really small and intimate up to a big celebration of 200 plus people. We've got the space for it, and we can accommodate you.
Okay, so Catherine, how long have you been married now?
I've been married for 17 years this summer, going on 17 years.
If you could do it all again, would you do it at the WaterGrove Event Venue?
Absolutely.
And what would you change? Like, I was at your wedding.
Yeah.
I remember it 17 years ago. I remember. But, like, is there something you wish you could add, like, that maybe is a trend, or I don't want to call it a fad, but something cool now that you wish you could have done then? Or have you even thought about that?
You know what we don't have from our wedding? We don't have a video. It wasn't like the cool thing to have a videographer. We have great photography. Our photographer was and is phenomenal. I wish he was at the show this weekend. I'll get him next time. But we don't have that video, so that would be great. I would absolutely add that. And that's one of the things that is in our package, is a videographer, so you can capture that memory.
Yeah. So whenever I got married, which it'll be 7 years this year, which is crazy.
Yeah.
We had a photographer.
I was there too.
You were there. We had a photographer and a videographer.
Yeah.
But it's really cool because we have these photographs posted on the wall. And then I went back the other day and watched some of the videos, and they were there working together in tandem.
Right.
Seamless, which is very important to have your vendors, if they're familiar working with each other. That's important, right? So, but I was able to see some of those moments that were captured in a picture in video happen, and it was like, man, this is the before and after, and it was almost like a crazy, like live photos on iPhone.
Yeah, you get to relive that.
Yeah, so, but it was obviously like a long video, so it was really, really cool because you can see like, man, I wonder what I was thinking, or kind of put yourself back in that situation.
Sure.
Which is kind of important. Marriage isn't always the easiest thing, and we've seen a lot, in 2020 where it's spending more time together.
Sure.
But even go back and be like, man, I remember that day, what it was like, and how much we've grown as a couple, and these seasons of life.
Definitely.
So, it's fun.
It is fun. Every day is an adventure, especially with my husband.
How's he doing?
He's doing good.
Is he going to be able to come and check out the event on Saturday?
Yeah, he's going to stop in. He's been helping me in the planning part of it also, and been involved on some of the back end things.
He's been involved in a lot of weddings as a minister as well.
Yeah, he has. He's performed quite a few ceremonies and got to see a lot of happy couples.
He actually gave me a script because I've done one wedding for my friend in Pennsylvania, so I flew up there. And I was like, hey, I need some help. So I talked to some people that I know that have done some weddings. Yeah. And I was like, this is great information. Here's like a manual. They're like reading like all this stuff. And then he was like, hey, here. And he like Bluetooth me like a whole thing. And it was like all I had to do was plug in the names. I was like, this is great.
Yeah.
And it was more, I guess when you're picking your vendors and your minister, you kind of want that vibe. So it was more, down to earth and in normal terms.
Right. Because you can have the really traditional where you don't really understand what you're saying. And you can have the more like today language where it's very free flowing. Or some couples write their own vows. Yeah. And they like to just say their own, and the minister's just pretty much there to do the legal part of it and pray over them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So right now it's 10:46. This is KHEARadio.com, 99.5 FM. If you're watching on social media, hit the share button. Share this out. We're spreading the news about an event that is this Saturday, January the 23rd. Catherine, let us know what's going on one more time.
Yeah, so we've got our wedding and special event show this weekend. It starts at 9 a.m., runs all the way till 5 p.m. So you've got all day to come and go with you, your friends, your fiance. So whether it's a birthday party, a shower, if it's a wedding, just a reception, whatever it is, we've got great vendors and everything that you will need right there at WaterGrove.
So going through the vendors, is there one that you're looking forward to I guess, meeting and working with, or have you worked with all the vendors that are going to be there on Saturday?
Some of these vendors are new. Some of them we have worked with in some of the events that we did in 2020. The previous owner that was there, they had some of these vendors that are really familiar with the facility already, which is great, being familiar with it. There's one called, it's like Bitsy Bites.
Okay.
I think Jennifer is who turned me on to this.
They're gluten-free bakery.
Yeah.
Over by Premier Martial Arts and Bonnie's Donuts and Southern Sass, Vinyl and more in League City.
I'm so excited about that potential because I don't eat gluten-free. I never have, just because I don't. But everything looks so good, and I hear that it's delicious. So I'm excited about working with them. I don't know, all of them. I'm excited about all of them. Our florist, Beauty and Blossom, that Robbie Ferrer, her shop, I'm really excited about that because she has some beautiful creations, and we've got some great things in our package that are floral things that I think brides will really like.
All right, yeah, so Beauty and Blossom, they're in League City as well, and they're actually kind of close to that area, not in the same strip, but if you know where Bonnie's Donuts is in League City, they're on the north side of 518, a little bit closer to I-45 right there in a strip. And so they've been there. I mean, time snuck by, but they were here maybe late 2019. I would say it's a newer
Beauty
business.
And Blossom?
Yeah.
They opened right after the pandemic.
Oh, they did? Okay.
Or no, right before the pandemic. Yeah. So they were, I asked her, I said, how's it going? And she said, well, deliveries are great. People are still, wanting flowers and all that. And now people are knowing that they can come back and do weddings and all that kind of stuff. So I think it's picking up a lot more for them too.
Okay, so here's a question that just came in. And Christina, I'm going to ask that right now. This is from Christina. She said, will WaterGrove provide decor, tables, chairs, etc. for a wedding or whatnot? The wedding venue I had a large room of items to decorate with. It saved me a lot of money. That's why I chose them. Right.
So with your package, you get your tables, your chairs. You get a linen, so a black or a white tablecloth. We have a starter centerpiece that you can do. We include chargers there with your package, your dishes. So like your porcelain plate, your flatware, your glasses, all that would be included in your package. Yep.
Okay. So what about whenever it comes to vow renewals? Is that something that y'all would do as well?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Have you thought about renewing your vows? It's been 17 years.
We've talked about it at 20 years, maybe doing something like that. I think that would be a cool thing to do.
You gonna go all out, bigger than the first wedding?
Whew, I don't know about bigger than the first one. The first one was a blowout that my parents took care of. So.
Yeah. So bigger and better, right? 20 years bigger, 20X.
20 years. I can't believe I'm even close to 20-year anniversary. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, 20 years. That's a long time to be married. Is there a lot of stuff that you should have your own vendor table with advice, wedding advice?
Ask Catherine, right?
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah. We've had a lot of fun. We didn't have kids for 10 years, so we traveled and did all kinds of things together, and we still do that now. But if you have children, children are a game changer when it comes to traveling. No two ways about it.
Yeah,
but
I've seen that. I've learned that as well. It's even I was 30 minutes. That's too far. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to go take a stop and a rest or something.
Even the concern of eyes from other people staring at you if your child isn't a perfect angel in public, you know, you're kind of oh, I don't know if I want to go and bear the brunt of everybody's looks if something happens. But anyway, it's all fun, all good.
Yeah. All right. Hey, we're going to take a quick break on the FM. We're going to keep it going on social media. This is KHEA Radio, 99.5 FM. All right. Hey, Facebook, what's up? If y'all have any questions, feel free to ask, and then hit the share button. Share this into a neighborhood talk group or a city group. Share it anywhere and everywhere. We need 1 million shares, 1 million shares.
Hey, 1 million.
Or we're shutting KHEA Radio down forever. I hate to have to do that, but I will. Yeah, again, if y'all have questions, let us know. Here's what Christina said, that they had pictures set up so that way they could see this is what it already looks like, so that's a pretty cool idea.
That is a cool idea.
Yeah. Always trying to make it easier. That's the goal.
Yes.
For any event, make the person, that you're working with have a stress-free event and make sure everything runs as smooth as possible.
Definitely.
I was talking to my friend Amber at Butler's, and I was asking her, during events, is it guaranteed that there's always going to be something? Something's going to come up, no matter what. There's a hiccup. There's no such thing as a smooth event.
I mean, unfortunately, yeah. It seems like there is always something that will come up. But, I mean, we're good at solving problems, too. There's always a quick fix for an issue that comes up.
Okay, here's Oscar. Oscar Allen, what's up? So he's with his and hers photography.
Okay.
Have you talked to him?
No, I haven't met him.
So, okay, man, I had Oscar in, and I was telling him about the event venue.
Yeah.
And I've had him in before, and he's a really cool guy, and we've been talking about how things have changed since
so much
since COVID and everything. You know, when it comes to their main thing has been wedding videos.
Okay.
And photography, and then with COVID, they did a lot more like family short, like sessions and stuff like that.
Okay.
So, Oscar, what are you doing on Saturday? You want to come out and have a vendor table?
For real.
If you do, then contact me or contact Catherine. Send WaterGrove a message. You know, if you're busy, make sure we get you on the next one. Man, and Oscar said something. He's like, "Hey, yeah, put me in contact." Because with Catherine, I was like, I will. And then I didn't do it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but we've still got some vendor space, so
okay,
definitely, we'd love to have him out.
Yeah, so check out his and hers photography. That's going to be this Saturday, January 23rd. The website's thewatergrove.com. You can register there. If you want it, entrance is only $10, and I think you said you can even come and go.
Yeah, come and go all day. It's 9 to 5. And so that way, if you see something that you like and you need to go talk to your
significant
honey,
other,
right, whoever, and then come back, bring them with you. Because I know a lot of times the guys don't like to come to this stuff.
That's me. I didn't like that.
Yeah.
I didn't do it, so it was nice.
Right. We're also doing some deals on Saturday. So normally it's like a $1,500 down payment that you do, a deposit to reserve your date. And so we're giving you a $500 credit if you book your date on Saturday. Yeah, so right off the bat, you're saving some money right there. Got a little bit of wiggle room, and it secures your date for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, here's something else that I realized when it comes to weddings, that people like cool dates. Like today is 1/21/21.
Yeah.
So it would have been a perfect day to get married.
Absolutely.
Other than the weather and it's not the weekend and all this other stuff. But
just
so
the
you can secure your date.
Itself. Yeah.
And it's easier to remember.
It's spoken like a true guy. Easier to remember.
Yeah, 1/21/21. That's what it was. Because I always think about, I count down like, what year did I get married?
I know. Yeah,
like
you got to think.
Okay. Yeah, it's been that long. And then you just like count backwards and it's.
Right.
I'm not even that old. You know, what's going on? Right?
So Valentine's Day this year falls on a Sunday.
Yes.
So we do have a Valentine wedding package too. That's like a Sunday brunch. So if somebody wanted to get married then, and we're going to have one of our tables set up, like our package would be for them on a Valentine's Day, even a weekend, but Valentine's Day itself. So that would be a fun one.
So that day's open right now. Someone can get married on Valentine's.
I've got availability on Valentine's Day.
And that's the ultimate easiest day to remember.
Right?
Yeah.
Right there.
You got Valentine's Day. Anniversary knocked out.
Uh-huh.
Oh, man. If I wasn't married already, I would
pick that date
right now.
There you go.
Yeah. So let's go ahead and kick it back on the FM right now, and we'll keep it going. Good morning. This is KHEA Radio, 99.5 FM. It's Kickstart. My name is Gardy. I'm talking to Catherine Rudolph with WaterGrove Event Venue located in Dickinson, Texas. So we're going to let y'all know about an event that's going on. What do we have Saturday?
Yeah, so it's our wedding and special event show that we're doing on Saturday. So any kind of party, wedding, ceremony that you got going, we would love to have you come out and meet with some of our vendors, taste some really good food, get a good look around. You can get a personal tour around the venue so you can see exactly what your big day could look like.
Okay, so here's another comment I have to read. And so this is from Christina.
Okay.
Which she...
Same Christina.
Yes, Christina. Okay. So Christina works at the jail. She's like, why do I always tune in whenever I'm in jail? And it's always funny to read this. Like, why do I always watch this when I'm in jail? So I appreciate it. And turn it up so everybody can hear.
There
People deserve to hear this. You know, everybody does. So she said, if someone shows up to your wedding that you didn't invite, you can call Tinks Towing to have their car hauled off. And that's important.
That is
so
important.
Shout out to Tinks Towing. They've done a lot of really cool things. Like even on like big holidays, they'll do, hey, if you can't drive, we'll give you a tow and all this stuff. And they've actually, I was on South Shore one time and had a little incident. Hitting the curb. It was dark. Blowout. I called Tinks Towing. They took care of me.
Hey,
took my car to Discount Tire. I got to work on time.
Nice.
Kinda. Yeah. So thank you, Christina. That's awesome. Okay, so that event that's going on this Saturday, Catherine, who's invited?
Anybody is invited. So if you're planning a birthday party, if you're planning maybe a Sweet 16, I know a lot of girls like to have those big parties for that. Anything, maybe a baby shower. We've got things for that, or your wedding, like the big day, that big event. Or if you want to do a little mini wedding where it's more intimate, a little more private, it's faster in and out of the place. We've got those packages for you.
Are y'all set up for corporate stuff?
Yeah, we do corporate meetings also. So we've got some great plans for that, for like if you have lunch meetings or if you've got a quarterly meeting, we're going to be there for 5 or 6 hours. We have a corporate setup too.
Okay, awesome. Is there any event that you've been approached with and you're like, wow, that's a great idea. We haven't even thought to do an event for that.
Not yet.
Not yet.
No, I'm sure there will be.
Like a dog's birthday or something like that would be fun.
I would love to have a dog's birthday party.
Yeah.
How fun would that be?
Just something random.
Yeah.
Something random. Like, I need to celebrate this today. And this is the place to do it.
WaterGrove would be fun for that.
WaterGrove.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, what's up? We got Chef Jimmy hanging in. He says, sounds like an awesome event. It will be. So that's this Saturday. Catherine, is there anything else that you'd like to share this morning?
About Saturday?
Yeah, or anything at all.
Anything.
In the whole world.
In the whole wide world. Oh,
we do have the food bank outside the building, which you've been helping partner and overseeing.
Yeah, so it's been almost a year. We started around spring break last year in March, so we're getting close to that 1 year mark that we've been doing that every single Thursday. We've got people that come out, volunteers from the community. The National Guard has pitched in for several months at a time when they have people here that are on duty. The Coast Guard down here in Galveston, they've been pitching in and helping out with a bunch of these. And then just amazing community members and people here from Abundant Life Christian Center, because that's where we're holding it, that are helping. And there's hundreds, literally hundreds of families every week that are coming out to get food, and it's good food. You've been out there and seen it, right?
Yeah, I have. Yeah.
Oh man,
it's all fresh
fresh food. There's fresh produce every week. Some of it is, like canned goods, but that's on the lower end as far as quantity goes. Most of it is fresh fruit and eggs and milk and fruits and cheeses. These really nice butter. They had like Kerrygold butter out there the other day. That's good butter.
That's Choppa approved. That's the butter that's what I buy now. That's the only thing. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's great. And working with the Galveston County Food Bank has been such a privilege. They have a great team of people that make it really easy for you to get involved as a volunteer, as an organization here, working with them. It's just been awesome. It's a great relationship there.
Yeah, I went and peeked out there earlier, and there's a ton of people that are out there faithful every week, coming and working the parking lot, making sure everybody's safe. And there's some because I remember the first couple times the cars, there wasn't any. We were trying to figure out what's the best way to do this.
Right, best flow for us. That's one of the things that the food bank likes about our facility is that the parking lot situation, because we obviously it's not during a service time, so there's a lot of parking space to use. So we're not blocking up streets and things like that. You know, some of the food banks, depending on where they are, it can be a traffic issue.
That was literally the first time. I remember it went all the way around
the block.
I don't even know.
Like wrapped around. Yeah.
Yeah, Hallam Street, and I guess it changes names maybe when it turns the corner.
Yeah,
but
it went to
all
1765. It went all the way around the block. Yeah.
That's crazy.
We got that worked out now.
And then the parking lot, and then it was full, and it was like, well, we have nowhere to park. And so they kept going, and then whoever came up with that, was that you? I feel like it was Austin Scott.
It was Austin that came up with that parking situation. He is a boss in
Thank
that
you,
parking
Austin.
lot.
He is. He's running the show. So if you ever want to come out and meet Austin yourself, you can have the opportunity every Thursday. What do they do? What do they do to show up and help?
You can come at any time and help on that Thursday. So you can sign up through the Galveston County Food Bank. They've got a volunteer area there where you can get connected, or you can just come. We start at 8:30 on Thursday mornings prepping all the food. Come get signed in, put on your mask and your gloves so everybody is sanitary and safe since we're around other people's food. And we package it up and then start loading it in their car. So you don't have to get out. They just pull through. It's like going to H-E-B and they put the groceries in your car for you. You roll up, pop the trunk, we load it up for you, and then you can head out.
Yeah, and it's absolutely free.
Absolutely free.
I think you just are asked a couple questions.
Yeah, they get like your name and the city that you live in and the number of people that are in your household so that we can make sure we have enough food for you and your family.
Okay, and that's it.
Yeah.
So that's every Thursday at Abundant Life in partnership with the Galveston County Food Bank, who they've been on KHEA a lot of times, and we support. They do some amazing things.
Yeah, they really do.
All right, so we've been talking about the event that's taking place this Saturday at the WaterGrove Event Venue, and my wife tuned in. She said Del Tigre will be there, which is a brand that we have, making some really cool things. And I guess you had approached her about that, and I didn't even think about that.
It's the perfect gift for brides because the bride always wants to have a gift for her bridesmaids. The groom does something for the guys that are in his line. And y'all have great products. She has great jewelry. Y'all have boots. You've got bags. There's all kinds of stuff that you can get.
So yeah, we'll have a table out there so that you can come and talk. And it's kind of cool because you can get some custom stuff or do something to match your dresses and say, hey, thank you for being in my wedding party.
Yeah.
And it's a really cool memento that you can keep. I have a wedding that I've been in. I still use. They gave me like a shave bag.
Oh, nice.
And it had my initials on it and a mustache.
There you go. Hey.
And I use it like all the time. And it's just funny. Like, thank you.
Well, and every girl says, like, you can wear your bridesmaid's dress again, which in theory you can, because they're all gorgeous gowns. But if you get a piece of jewelry or a bag, something like you said, it's much more user-friendly. And then you remember that moment with your friend, too.
Mm-hmm. And y'all can match.
And you can match. Perfect.
Yeah. It is.
Twinsies.
It's the perfect gift. All right. So, Catherine, I guess remind us one more time, and we're just about out of time unless there's something else that we want to talk about.
Yeah. No, this Saturday is the wedding and special event show at WaterGrove, and we would love for you to come out. Any kind of party, reception, wedding, birthday, anything like that. We've got vendors. We've got Cakes by Jula. Have you ever eaten any of her stuff before?
I have.
Delicious.
And they used to be over by Bonnie's Donuts and Southern Sass and Pierogi Queen in that same lot.
Yeah.
They actually took the gluten-free bakery is where Cakes by Jula used to be. And now Cakes by Jula.
Oh, that's right. Okay, so that's where
they moved to where, remember, is it Crunch Fitness?
Yeah.
That's the big one on 518.
Yeah,
so they moved in the strip over there.
Okay.
Cakes by Jula, I believe.
Nice. But yeah, they're going to be there. So you can get like little tastings and stuff of what they offer, which they have great food. I don't know, all kinds of caterers, the flowers, all of it. It's just going to be a fun event. So again, any kind of party, special event, wedding, there's a vendor there that can help you out. So it's only $10 to get in. It's all day, 9 to 5. So you got time to come in, bring your lunch in with you, walk around. We're going to have some drinks and stuff that are available. You can sit down, meet with one of the owners, go over your custom package. You can pick out one of the pre-made ones that we're going to be premiering on Saturday. And then we've got some discounts that are available, some little incentives that we're throwing in on our special day there if you book your date. And I will say we've had a lot of people calling. Like in all reality, every day we are getting people asking about, is this date available? Is this date open? What are your prices? Because people are ready to get out, have their wedding, be able to celebrate, especially girls that couldn't do something last year.
Right.
You know, they're ready to have that big day and that big moment. And the groom's there, you know, but it's all about the bride.
It is. It is all about the bride.
It is.
So you can go to the website, thewatergrove.com, find out more. Or if you're watching on social media, I'm going to make sure I tag the event venue in there so you can find information, a flyer, show you're interested, go to the website and register.
Yeah.
Thank you for hanging out today, Catherine.
Absolutely. It was fun.
This is KHEA Radio 99.5 FM. All right, social media, hit the share button and let us know if you're going to be there. My wife will be there. Clear Life Media will be there. I'm sure that I'm going to be there. I need to talk to her and see what's going on, where she wants me that day.